Yo, 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 Dansoy, amateur cook, aka Batman in the kitchen. Welcome to the Food Zone, where we take this journey together, learning recipes as one. Hopefully everyone's doing good with the coronavirus. You be safe and your family. Let's do a quick recipe together so we can learn and make things that are quick, easy, and with little ingredients. Peace, love you. Mwah. Alright, so we're here with the recipe. This is a recipe you can make at home with your kids, and it's really only a 4-ingredient recipe. I have 2 more things to add to the taste. It's all up to you. But in the trying times of the virus, this pandemic, it's best to keep pasta, rice, and other grains in your house, and you don't have to compromise on taste. You can mix up a couple ingredients and make things better. So for this recipe, we already have cooked up chicken. It's already diced. We have pasta. Garlic oil is really good. If you can get this, you should. And we're going to use parsley. In this recipe, I'm going to use some garlic powder, which is optional, and butter, that is optional. So these two are just optional. So this is a 4-ingredient recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with these trying times, you can cook quality food that tastes good with the least ingredients. And the positive thing is the grocery stores are starting to get more food, so it's easier to get food. So my advice would be to stock up on pasta and rice, and you could always get chicken and cook it up and freeze it. So let's get started with this recipe. First, we're going to do garlic oil in the pan with some chicken, and I'm going to use the optional garlic powder. But the recipes in the future, I'm going to probably try to bring you recipes with 4 or 5 ingredients to keep it simple and quick, and you can save more onto your products at home. Alright, so we're at the pan. Go down to your stove, click it on, and put it on medium. Take that garlic oil. If you want to make your own, you can. And just get it in the pan there. The thing is, you're going to want to move that around because you want it to coat all the chicken. So give it 30 seconds to a minute and let it warm up. Alright, so our oil is good. You can see the reflection in there. We're going to take chicken and we're going to throw some of that in there. Use as much chicken as you think you should. And we're going to let that just warm up a little bit. Slide that around the oil. And of course, you're going to make this for the portions of family you cook for. Like, I'm only cooking for myself, so I don't need a lot of both. Alright, so you can see that chicken is cooking. Now this is the optional thing I told you, garlic powder. I just want to add a little bit more garlic to this. And the thing you're going to want to do is at this point in time, take your spoon, just mix this all up. If it gets too hot, turn it down to low, because this is really not about heat. You just want all the flavors to mix together. Alright, so that chicken has that garlic oil and garlic powder. Like I said, if you don't want the powder, skip it. Now we're going to take our pasta. It's already pre-cooked, and throw some of that in there. So you want to try to have an equal amount of chicken and pasta. And the thing you're going to want to do then is just take your spoon and just start mixing this up. Just give it a minute, and then we'll add in some butter. That'll add some taste to that. And this is basically like a simple recipe. It's not going to be a gourmet looking recipe, but it's something good for you and your kids. You can make it together or let them make it, and it's healthy, especially with these times. We want to keep our immune system up. So we'll add the butter next, and then the parsley as a garnish, and we're set. And believe me, I've had this many times. The taste of this is awesome. If you wanted to, you could take a lemon and put a pinch of lemon juice in there. Alright, so that chicken and pasta is pretty good. Now we're going to take a thing of butter, like 1 or 2 tablespoons, and just toss that in there. Then you're going to want to take your spoon, and it won't take long. See how that butter is? Start working into there, working that butter in there. This will give it a little bit of extra taste, but like I said, the butter and the garlic powder are optional. So just work that in there and mix it together, and then we'll put some parsley in, warm it a little bit more, and we're done. This is like a 3-minute recipe. And like I said, I promise this tastes good. I've had it like 2 or 3 times already. Alright, so you can see that this is done. Now we're going to take our parsley, and like I said, I want to use like spices. It's best in these times to have spices at your house to be your go-to. You can still use fresh herbs if you want, but it's best to have some spices on hand. So just sprinkle that parsley in there until you get the amount that you want, and this will add a little bit of color to it to make it look a little bit better. Alright friends, there's your parsley. Sorry the light is not as good. We're getting a rainstorm here, and I filmed pretty late, 5 p.m. But you can see that. Now we're just going to plate this because we're done. If you want, you could take your spoon and still mix this up. Get the parsley in there. Get all the flavors infused together. And look at that oil right there. You see it? Now the thing you could do is you could drizzle that over anything you want, or this meal, or you could take like bread and dip the bread in there and soak it up, which is really healthy. So let's just mix this up for a bit, and I'll see you at the plate. Alright YouTube, there it is. Look at that. That's how you can make a really tasty and healthy meal. And 5 minutes with only 4 ingredients. So we can still think good, be positive, make the best of these hard times. And then the thing you want to do is look at all this garlic oil in here. You could take this and you could pour this over for more flavor, or you could save this for another day. Or the thing you can do is take like rye bread and just toss that in there. It'll soak up the oil. Flip it. If you wanted to, you could keep this on, but look, it's hard to show, but look how the color is going right into the bread. So look at this. The pan is still hot, so it's soaking it up. So just take it, and then you're basically done. You have some bread with your pasta. And look at that. You stay safe. Thanks for being with me. I know it's hard times for everyone. We all have to be positive, think smart, protect our families and ourselves, pray, and we can get through this. It'll be dark days, but we can keep it late. You be safe. Peace. Thanks for visiting my channel. Thanks for taking this journey with me. You be safe, take care of you and your family, and we'll take this journey together with food and dealing with the virus. All we can do is work together, love each other, take care of each other, and be safe. So let's take this journey of life and happiness and do our best. See you soon. Dansoy. Peace.